Yeah, whatever you think you know, you don't know. That's why it's so difficult. When the Shaykh says that, listen, and that was the whole subject on listening. But nobody listens. They think they listen, they don't understand, they're not listening. And as a result, it doesn't open for them. And they'll try again, and they'll try again, and they'll try again, and they'll try again. Because Allah's patient. So He keeps sending a test to listen. And you find yourself not able to listen. And you listen in subjects that have no understanding from you, because that's very easy. If we sit and say, this UFO is going 5,000 miles an hour. You say, yeah, it's amazing. How? But if we talk on something you think you know, immediately your mind shuts off and says, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's the danger. Immediately the ears stop and the mind starts to drift, and that's where the danger is. So that's where the test was, not in the subjects you don't know. That's obvious, if you don't know it, you're absorbing it. But on what you think you know, that's when they're going to try to send an imtihan. So we have many, many examples in our lives. So like that, we would get in the car and would want to drive. And we're coming into our own area, our shaykh comes into town, I'm going to drive him around. So I know everything, I know where everything is. I'm going to an event and I don't know what would happen, I would be completely lost. And he would get so angry that we're late. You know that we're late? And I said, Sayyidi, I know exactly where we're going. And for the life of me, we were all over the place. And I was sweating, I was so distraught, and then I just pulled over and said, I gotta do this, I know what's going on, they're making everything to be dizzy for me. And there was always another foolish one, more foolish than me. I'll do it. You didn't just see me get like that, so I'll do it, I'll take us there. It's okay, very good, you do it. So there's a story of a man who had a sarong, and sarong is the sunnah clothes that has no belt, so you take the fabric and you roll it. And this man had a lion in front of him, and he had the lion by 2 ears, and he was wrestling with the lion, and at the same time his thawb, his sarong is about to fall, it's coming undone. So he doesn't know how to hold that and hold the lion, and some guy is walking by and he says, shh, come. He said, what? Can you hold this lion for me for a second? If you hold this lion so I can fix my clothes. The person came, he grabbed the lion, and the man with the sarong, he ran. The guy was screaming, well, what happened, what happened? The lion is for you, means you can take it. Means, yeah, our life is going to be testing. So we don't know anything. And the more you can pass the stage of not knowing, the more that Divinely inspiration comes. Because even you know a subject, doesn't matter, they don't care you know it, they just want you to admit you don't know it. So that how then the knowers of the past, how they achieved immense sciences. You know, Islam was never in the dark ages. Go back and understand what Islam brought to this world. How they brought algebra, how did they bring the knowledge of numbers and math, how did they bring Ibn Sina and medicine, how did they bring all these knowledges of paradise and realities. Islam is continuous flowing ocean of knowledges of dunya and akhirah onto this earth. And it's only achieved by this system of awliya that Prophet has brought. That be nothing, know nothing, empty your cup and Allah will send more and more. It doesn't take much to just admit to yourself you don't know, but easier said than done. InshaAllah.